Hi, everyone. This is Professor Wooten, and welcome back to my channel. This video is specifically for students at Colorado Christian University to help them understand best how to use the library for research. It is a step-by-step process. It can be time-consuming. But when you know how best to use the features of the library, it cuts down on the time significantly. Research is essential to academic writing. When you are presenting an argument, you must have research to back up your ideas so that you are a more credible writer. When you conduct research, you must find credible sources. That means they are reliable, relevant, and timely. Timely being that journal articles, newspaper articles, magazine articles, articles from scholarly websites, all must have been published within the past 5 years. There is no time limit on books. However, author credentials are important to the credibility of the source. Generally speaking, if you look at a journal article, the author's credentials will be either on the first page or the last page. Websites can be commercial, like a .com, nonprofit, often .net or .org, educational, that would be universities, .edu, or governmental, .gov. Always ask your professor if websites are acceptable as sources. There are some that would be and others that wouldn't. So let's get started at the library. Sources you find at the library are more likely to be scholarly in nature than an internet search. And while Google Scholar can be a good search engine, you may not be able to access the material because many online databases require a subscription. Let's look at this snip of Google Scholar. I put in a search term of homeschooling. On the left, circled in purple, you can see that you can choose dates, specific years, or you can put in your own custom range. And then you can sort your results by relevance or date. I always sort by date. That way I get the most recent ones first. If you look to the right, the PDF that's circled, or the HTML that's circled in red, Springer.com, is a scholarly journal source online. However, you have to have a subscription to access an article fully. And you really shouldn't be paying for that because your fees, your technical fees for CCU, pay for subscriptions through the library. The green circle with nothing in it shows that sometimes you'll get a source that you cannot access. If you can access it, it's going to appear on the right as an HTML or a PDF. Always choose the PDF. Sometimes you'll get lucky and be able to access it. Other times you cannot. CCU Library, go to the home page and scroll all the way to the bottom. You can see I've highlighted in yellow the link to the library. Simply click on that link and you will be taken to the opening page of the CCU library. Path. So we have a lot of places we can go in this initial page. I do recommend starting with guides rather than Credo reference. I know a lot of students go to Credo reference automatically. It's not always the best choice. There are certainly great things available in Credo, but go to the guides first, and I'll show you why. When you go to guides, you can see that you can look for specific topics. So you can look at databases that are specific to what you're writing about. If you go back to the main library page and go down and click on articles and then go down to databases A to Z, you are going to find so much more material. Once you click on databases A to Z, you're going to get this page where it lists every possible database. You want to click on the E. It's circled in red, so you can get to what's called EBSCOhost. There are two links for EBSCO, database package and ebook collection. Either one is a good choice. However, I would recommend going to the database package. When you do, you will get this search page. There are 5 things on here you need to pay close attention to. I'm going to start with the red circled items. You always want to click on full text. That way you have access to the PDF. Click on peer reviewed because you want to make sure you have peer reviewed scholarly journals. And then click on PDF full text. That way you'll be able to access an actual copy of the article. And then past 5 years to make sure that the article is relevant and timely. The green highlighted area is the field search box, and I'm going to show you next why that's important. When you click the down arrow, you will have all fields, either all text, author, title, subject, etc. I've circled title because that's the field you should choose when you're getting ready to do a search. What that does is looks for your keywords in the title of the articles. So when you're doing a full search, it will look like this. I put in the search term homeschooling. I've marked full text, peer reviewed, and PDF full text. And then I've marked title over here in the field search. What that's going to do is give me results that are within the last 5 years. They are peer-reviewed academic journals. This is what a results page will look like. And I'm going to go over how to use this. And you'll notice at the top is it says peer-reviewed journal article. Great, that is what we want. You can see the authors I've put an arrow next to, and I've underlined the date that it was published so we know it's in the last 5 years. There's also a download button. That is where you're going to get the PDF version of the article. And why is that important? Because the PDF is going to be a scanned copy of the original rather than just a website version. Once you click on that download button, you'll get this pop-up window. Make sure it says full text, that it's PDF, and then click download. A screenshot of a downloaded PDF article. We've got the title and the authors listed at the top. And then if you look down at the bottom, I've put a red arrow pointing to information you'll use to write your reference. A lot of times that information will be either at the bottom or top of a page in the PDF. It will include journal name, it will include volume number, issue number, and sometimes it'll include page numbers, but sometimes it won't. The first page of a PDF generally will not have a page number on it. You have to go to the next page. You can see circled at the top on the right, it says page 2 of 22. So this article, when you are writing the reference, the page numbers will be 1 to 22. I also circled in the upper left, again, we've got the title of the journal and some other the reference material. Is near the end of the article. What I've bracketed includes author credentials, where they got their funding, their approvals. You don't necessarily need all of that, but author credentials are important. And then we have the references. Why did I circle references? Because if your article that you're looking at doesn't quite have exactly what you need, go look at what they used and maybe see if some of those references are something that would be helpful to you for your paper. Really hope that this has been helpful. And if you have any questions, please contact me or you can leave a comment in the bottom of the video. Have a blessed day, everyone.